Have you ever walked into a room that felt fresh and calming, even though nothing expensive had changed? No new furniture, no fancy renovations, just something different, something lighter. There's a reason for this feeling, and it's not random. Throughout history, households across different cultures develop small practices, simple traditions that most of us never question. We inherit them, we follow them, but we rarely stop to ask why they've lasted this long. Today, I want to explore something most people overlook: the places where vinegar has been kept in homes for generations, and what that tradition actually reveals about caring for our spaces. Welcome to Inner Harmony. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found this channel. Before we go deeper, I'd love to know, where are you watching from? Drop your country or city in the comments. I read every single one, and I genuinely enjoy connecting with people from around the world. And if this video resonates with you, please subscribe. We explore these small, meaningful practices every week because they matter more than we realize. Here's a question for you. Have you ever used vinegar for something beyond cooking? Think about it for a moment. What comes to mind? Vinegar isn't modern, it's ancient. For thousands of years across nearly every civilization, ancient China, Japan, Greece, the Middle East, Europe, vinegar existed in households. But not because people had marketing telling them to buy it. It existed because it worked. Historically, vinegar solved real problems. It cleaned surfaces that water alone couldn't touch. It preserved food when refrigeration didn't exist. It removed odors. It maintained spaces. But here's what's interesting. Over time, as these traditions spread and deepened across cultures, something shifted. Everyday objects began to carry symbolic weight. A tool became a practice became meaningful, and vinegar was no exception. Many cultures eventually recognized that the spaces we live in directly influence how we feel, how we function, and how we move through our days. This wasn't mystical thinking, this was observation. Careful, repeated observation. Today's video explores these traditions from both a historical and practical perspective, not as superstition, but as wisdom that arose because it genuinely improved daily life. Place number 1, the entrance. Let's talk about the first place, your entrance. Think about this. The entrance is where your day begins and ends. It's the threshold between the outside world and your personal space. The first thing you experience when you arrive home, the last place you see before you leave. Historically, this mattered deeply. Households kept their entrances intentionally, clean, organized, welcoming. Why? Practically speaking, vinegar helped remove residue from doors, reduce odors that accumulated there, and keep the space fresh. But the deeper reason was this. People understood that the state of the entrance influenced everything that followed. When you walk into a clean, organized entrance, you immediately relax. Your shoulders drop slightly. Your nervous system responds to that clarity. You feel like you've arrived somewhere safe. Modern science actually confirms this. A clean, organized entrance creates a better first impression, not just for guests, but for you. It shapes how you feel about your own home. It's the difference between rushing in and actually pausing. Place number 2, the kitchen. Now the kitchen. For thousands of years, the kitchen has represented something sacred in household life: nourishment, family, the daily rituals that keep life moving forward. In traditional homes, keeping the kitchen clean and fresh wasn't just practical, it was essential. Vinegar served real purposes here. It cleaned wooden surfaces without damaging them. It reduced cooking odors that linger. It helped preserve food. It maintained the heart of the home. But notice what happens in a clean kitchen. When your cooking space feels organized and fresh, you're more likely to cook rather than order takeout. You're more present when you're preparing food. Your family gathers there more naturally. The environment shapes behavior. A cleaner kitchen encourages healthier routines, better organization, less waste, less chaos at the end of the day. This is why so many traditions focused on kitchen cleanliness. People weren't obsessed with perfection. They understood something we sometimes forget. The environment you create directly influences the choices you make within it. Place number 3. Windows and ventilated areas. Finally, windows and ventilated spaces. In older homes, you'll notice something consistent across different cultures. Windows received attention. Fresh air mattered, sunlight mattered, and cleanliness around these spaces was maintained deliberately. Why? Because people understood airflow. They understood that stagnant air creates stagnant feeling. Open windows, natural light, and clean surfaces around them created spaces that felt alive. In many traditional homes, you'd find vinegar used in cleaning around windows, not by accident, but by design. The combination of fresh air, sunlight, and a clean space created something powerful, an environment that felt vibrant. Modern science confirms this too. Natural ventilation improves comfort. Fresh environments enhance concentration, lift mood, and actually encourage people to maintain their homes better. When a space feels good, you care for it more. I want to leave you with something to consider today. Look around your home right now. Look at your entrance, your kitchen, your windows. Which area feels neglected? Which space feels cluttered or uncomfortable? Pick one, just one. Today, give it attention. Clean it. Organize it. Open a window there if you can. Create one small improvement. Because here's what I've learned. Sometimes the oldest traditions remind us of something surprisingly modern. That caring for our surroundings is also a way of caring for ourselves. Your home isn't just a building. It's a reflection of how you're treating yourself. And small acts of care, done consistently, change everything. Thank you for being here at Inner Harmony. If this resonated, please like and subscribe. I'd love to know in the comments, which room in your home do you think needs the most attention right now?